Hey, my name's David. I'm a senior photographer in the Kalamazoo area, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get more clients in your photography work. I'm going to tell you how I went from 8 seniors last year to over 15 that I've done so far this year, and I've got about 6 or 7 more booked for the rest of the year. Alright, before we get too far, let me preface this video with saying that I still work full-time. I'm not a full-time photographer. I do consider myself better than the average, but I still have a job that I go to that supports my family, supports the photography. So this video I'm not going to show you how you go from 8 clients to be able to quit your job and just do photography, but I'm going to show you how you can get more clients, which can ultimately lead to more clients in the future that will be able to make you quit your job. Alright, first things first. As photographers, we ultimately need referrals, and in today's world it's completely reasonable that we do need referrals. Think about something that you'd go buy on Amazon. You would do your thorough research on Amazon, reading the reviews, reading the ratings on it. You would cross-reference that with people that have other people that you know on social media that have bought it. We do our thorough investigation. We'll even look it up on YouTube in order to get the best idea of what the product is that we're going to buy. Saying it's Legos for your kid. You're going to go through a lot of different channels. You can look on Amazon, you can look on YouTube, you can look at unboxing videos. All of that is just referrals for that product. As photographers, especially in today's world, we need referrals, good strong referrals that can push us to the future clients. All right, we'll start with friends and family. Before you jump out of this video, just let me start with that all photographers start with friends and family when they're taking photos. And if you haven't exhausted your friends and family list of taking photos for them for free, I encourage you to do so. Just do the photos for them. They'll put them on their social media, and more than likely you'll get some referrals just coming in from them and off their social media page. So if you haven't done so, just reach out to friends and family, put a little post on Facebook. You'll get a couple of takers that would like you to take their photos. Do it, put them on the social media. You'll get a couple of clients from them. But if you haven't exhausted the friends and family, do so as quickly as you can. Alright, so another thing that we can do is we can reach out. One of the things I did was I reached out to the clients that I wanted, which is seniors. As a senior photographer, I've pretty much exhausted the friends and family pool. The ones that I do know of that are seniors I'm going to work with very soon. So what was I going to do? What I did is I spent 2 years getting in front of the kids, introducing myself as a photographer. I shot some sports games. I found their names in the local paper and on the school website. I reached out to the kids on social media, Instagram, and I gave them the photos. I gave them the photos all in expectation or request that they consider hiring me to be their photographer. Alright, before you get angry, know that I know and I can appreciate that photographers need to get paid for what they do. If you think about the equipment that I buy, the software I buy, the time I've learned practicing, learning Flash, learning photography, learning editing, learning working with people, learning working with posing, building websites, all of that has a value, and I understand that. I can appreciate that. You take the 2 to 3 hours I work with a senior for one session while there. That doesn't include driving there and driving back and packing and unpacking and putting stuff on the computer. Just 2 to 3 hours there. 3 to 5 hours editing photos. 2 hours roughly editing the video. Another hour putting the video on YouTube and on the website. Doing the social media posts. We can easily say I'm clearing 7 to 10 hours on one senior session minimum without getting paid money. I understand that all of that has a value and all of it's accumulation of everything I've learned and practiced up to this point. My point is that if nobody's hiring you as a photographer, you could have the greatest product in the world, but if nobody's hiring you, then you can't charge for it. And if you do charge for it, it's got to be very, very minimum supply and demand. If you have people coming to you in droves, yeah, you can raise your price. You can you do what you want with the price, just to keep where you want for the clients. But if you're in my position and you're in your position, which I'm assuming watching this video, something's got to give. Nobody's going to hire us if they don't know about us, and if they do know about us, they don't think our work is as good as Uncle Joe, who's free, who's doing it for free, and we know we're better. We have to prove that we are better than Uncle Joe. So how do we do that? They're not going to pay us, right? And if they do pay us, you'll get 8 seniors, which is good. It does help cover the cost of equipment and software and stuff, but that isn't life-changing. So something has to give, and to me, I'm thrilled with what I've done so far. Just by dropping the price tag, just saying, forget it, I'll work for free. I love it. I want to spread the word that I'm a senior photographer. I'm pretty good at it. I love to do it. I'm following my passion. I believe very strongly that in the near future, enough people will be coming to me where I'm able to turn the price tag on and be able to make good money off of senior photography. Rather than 8 seniors, I'll have 20 or 30, which is really what I would need to do to be able to quit my job. So my thoughts on getting more work for my thoughts on getting more clients for your photography, especially portrait photography, in my situation, is to do the work. And if you love it, follow your passion, follow what you love to do. It won't feel like work. Yeah, there's stressful times, but looking back at what I've done, been able to photograph so far this year, 12, 13 seniors, I can't remember right now, but I'll show you some of my favorite photos that I would not have had the opportunity to take if I wouldn't have just reached out and said, hey, I will do your session for free if you promote me. These kids, they want good work, so give them good work. Give them good work. They'll promote you. Look at these photos I've taken. I'm super proud of them. And these would not have happened if I would have just sat back demanding somebody pay me because I bought an expensive piece of equipment. And I've spent hours practicing Lightroom and Photoshop and learning, which I'm okay with. I would rather take the photos and have these photos to show for me, just me alone. I love it. I mean, it makes me feel so good. It's a passion. I love it. I have no regrets about doing some free work. Yes, I don't think I need to do 52 of them. That's what I'm doing just because I think I can build it up and keep it going into a snowball into 2021 seniors. So I just want to have fun with it. I want to get good, and I want to get a good client base and good, a lot of people knowing that I'm out there. So I'm doing 52. That's just what I'm doing. For you, I encourage you, just do 1 or 2, maybe 2 or 3 or 4, just to get your name out there, and to get your name out there in front of a different clientele than your friends and family. Because once you get off of that radar and you get onto other people's radars, then it has the opportunity to grow. So I encourage you, just do some free work. If you love it, you won't hate it, you won't regret it. You'll be happy with what you're able to do, and you're doing it for you and not for a paycheck. And if you love it, I truly believe you'll have fun. You won't have any regrets. If you look at a lot of the world, giving stuff away is pretty common. Robinhood will give you a free stock if you sign up. Hulu, Amazon, Netflix, they'll give you a trial period. You get to try their product for free just to try it, knowing that their product is good and you're likely to pay the fees once the trial ends. To me, get the work in front of people, get my work, my photos, and my skills in front of everybody, and then once they know they're there, then I can flip the switch to charging people and be able to make money off of it while getting more than 8 seniors into my work. So looking at those companies like Robinhood, Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, many others, it's very common for people to offer their stuff for free so people can try it. I know that if I have a product and a photography skill that people want, in the future I will be able to charge for it. It's going to be a lot easier for me to say no thank you to a free session than asking people to hire me without seeing my work. But if I have what they want, they've seen all of my work, all of their friends, all of their family members know somebody that has seen my work and has my work on their walls and on their Instagram feeds. If I have what they want, if you have what they want, you can charge for it. You will have the bargaining chips. Right now, when we're asking them to hire us and to pay us over Uncle Joe, they have the bargaining chips. We at least need to come to the same table, and if we have our work in front of people, we'll have at least some bargaining chips to negotiate with. And if you have what they want, they will pay for it. And it gets to the point where if they don't pay for it, then we're in a different situation where everybody wants our work, but nobody will pay for it. So then we got to renegotiate or refigure things out. But in the meantime, if nobody knows about us, if we're through page 20 on Google search, if we only have 100 or 200 followers on Instagram, there's a very good chance that not enough people know about us to keep us employed as professional photographers. So do the work, get the work in front of people. You build the demand, they'll come. Field the dreams, I know, but build it, they'll come. All right, so thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about doing work for promotional purposes? Work for free in exchange for promotion. Am I crazy? Or is it something that you've tried or are going to try? And if you have, I'd love to hear the results. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.